boy So Juve, and we in the building. Welcome to a bonus episode of the My 5 Cents podcast. Let me go ahead and introduce the cast of characters to my that way. We got HLS.
Habitual last up in the building. What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Chilling. I'm ready to cover this, man. A lot happened in the news this week.
Ooh, a lot going on. And to my that way, ready to talk about it. We got the logical genius.
Yo, what's up? The logical one is here. We got some shit to talk about.
True story.
Facts. But before we start talking our shit, we do want to give a shout out to our followers out there on the social media. I'm going to start us off on Instagram. We have at Amani Experience. We have amazing _Grace 701. Thank you for the follow. Your hair looks so nice in that picture. And we have Lynette West. Oh, I can't wait for your episode to come out, Lynette. Who we got on the YouTube there, HLS?
We got a couple of new people. We got Basil 8396, J.L. Perry affiliate text, Paula Anderson, and Siena Snowden. Thanks for following us, guys.
And coming in on the TikTok, we got John Diaz. We got Tabari, 40 plus creator. We have Kristen Artis. I hope I pronounced that correctly. You could always correct us in the comments. We got J.A. Quinn. We got Mellow Dope. We got the Blacker Packer. And then we got Amani, who was our guest on the R&B. And you're definitely causing some stir over there, Amani, on the TikTok there with your Isley Brothers claim. People are not feeling the Isley Brothers as the best group ever. But, you know, if you have an opinion, of course, we welcome you to talk about it in the comments. So fellas, what do we have going on this week?
Yo, it's unfortunate, man. At number 5, hitmaker, Grammy Award winner, Nelly Furtado. She's saying, you know what? She's done performing. She's facing months of backlash because people don't like her new body. She was marking her 25th anniversary this year of her debut album. And instead of performing, she says she's going to focus on personal and creative projects instead. She tried to clap back at critics with the bold outfit at Manchester Pride recently. But despite that, the critics kept coming back and saying, hey, your body ain't right. Her fans are disappointed, but she says, you know what, she's going to stay with music, but she'll be writing this time. No more performing. Guys, I mean, what happened to body acceptance, body positivity? That's not happening anymore?
Oh, man, we're in a new era. We're in a new era. But really, the clapback that I'm very happy about was her body. Oh, my gosh. Like, Nelly grew up from that little skitty girl. The Portuguese in her came out. People don't understand about them Portuguese thighs, man. Like when they come into full form, full maturity, they were like, wait, what is this? And people were like, yo, what is she, Spanish? I was like, nah, man, that was that Portuguese. So, hey, Nelly, I think you're beautiful. I hate that this is happening to you or that you're feeling this way. I say you can clap back on me anytime.
You know what's ironic about this? I remember when this came out. I'm like, I remember a few months ago, maybe even last year, I posted a picture because it was one of the first pictures they had of Nelly for a few years. I'm like, man, Nelly got thick in a good way. And I remember HLS saying, nah, this is all body injection, BBL and all that stuff. I'm like, nah, man, I think it's natural. And now it's and she's gotten older. I think she had kids, a couple. I don't know how many kids she had, but she had more than one, I believe. It's a shame. She you know, it's weird. Like body shaping never went away, right? Body shaming, and we're all guilty of it. Like you see someone you haven't seen in a long time, you're like, oh wow, he or she got big. Yeah. What happened? I remember a conversation HLS you and I had. I feel like you say body shaming people, but you were like, I remember you told me the story. You're like, you know what I hate? I'm like, what's that? I hate when people change. I'm like, what do you mean change? Like change emotionally, like mentally? Like, no. You're like, I hate it when you knew someone from back in the day and they looked a certain way and you see them years later and they don't look the same. I'm like, what do you mean? Like getting fat? He's like, yes. And I'm like, oh.
Explain yourself, HLS. Explain yourself.
Okay.
Explain your character.
Purposes, it's actually the opposite, right? Like I remember years ago, and some of you guys don't know who this person is, but Star Jones, she was like one of the original panel members on The View. She was a
Yes.
plus size woman. She lost a lot of weight, and the skinny Star Jones doesn't. She, I don't want to body shame her. She doesn't look as
See?
attractive to me anymore as she did before when she was heavier. So, like, if I'm dating a woman, she's a certain body type. I'm dating you because you're that body type. So if you start to lose weight, I'm like, oh, what happened? I liked you that way. So that was to me because I mean, if you guys, I mean,
Everything goes back to you and dating women. Everything. Everything.
Nah,
Why?
nah,
Why?
we seen your resume. So
yeah,
like, yeah, I know what he's saying ain't right.
yeah.
What we got coming in at number 4?
So at number 4, fellas, I felt like we talked about this kind of in one of our episodes about movies that predicted the future, right? So a truck carrying research monkeys overturned in Jasper County, Mississippi, releasing several not racist, but racist monkeys into the wild. Initial reports said that all but one were killed, but later updates confirmed 3 remained on the loose. The driver claimed the monkeys were aggressive and carried infectious diseases like COVID and hepatitis C, although Tulane University denied this, saying animals were not infected with any pathogens. Is this the beginning of the movie Outbreak? Like, are we there? Is this what's happening? What's going on?
That's how it starts. Research monkeys go on the loose. That's what happened with Outbreak. That's what happened with Planet of the Apes, the new version that came out.
Oh, see,
You
you
remember
know.
that? You remember that? It could be
Caesar.
a thing. I definitely understand the concern. I definitely understand how these experts are saying, "Oh, don't worry about it." They don't want to create a panic. They don't want to create a mayhem. But this could be something that we should be concerned about for sure.
The Planet of the Apes, the beginning of, and it, man, this is the Planet of the Apes meets Terminator. AI and the rise of the monkeys. It's over for us. I've been saying this, but this just confirms it is over for us. I hope I'm long gone by the time the takeover happens.
I feel bad for some of the monkeys. What kind of bothered me with the story? Like, it was funny at first, like, oh man, these wild monkeys got it, and they're like, spreading whatever. I'm like, this is something from a movie, right? But then with the report updating saying that, like, I don't know why, like the driver said that they were aggressive. Like, if you read the quote, it was like, these monkeys are like, they were like, he was a school bus driver. Like, these kids are wild or whatever, and like they're crazy. You need to put them down or whatever he said. So like the cops reacted on based off of that. So they put them all down. And it's funny how I think the word they used was destroyed. Like the monkeys were destroyed. I'm like, what? You blew them up? Like, it was a crazy word to
Nah,
use.
they killed them things like they would do any other monkeys.
Yeah, they killed them, but
Monkeys that
they
they,
perfectly used the word. It
yeah.
was in quotes, like from the article, like destroyed. I'm like, man. And then you find out later on there was just like regular research monkeys. There was no diseases with them or anything like that. But the cops were going based on whatever information they had at the time. So I get
Yeah.
what they did, but you kind of feel bad for the monkeys, you know. So
Yeah, it was a clear deflection. Dude was
yeah.
probably on his phone, crashed the
Oh yeah.
car, and was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, these monkeys were so wild, it caused
They
me
pulled
to
my
crash the
hair,
car."
that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but really, you
Like,
were on your cell phone,
yeah,
TikTok.
Like, sir,
weren't
you're
weren't the
bald.
monkeys in the back? Like, was it up in
Locked
the
up,
cab?
right?
Like, were they? Yeah, crazy, crazy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
What do we got? Number 3.
So at number 3, we have a pretty big scandal in the world of sports. This isn't new to the NBA, but it hasn't come up in a few years. But the NBA is facing a major gambling scandal after arrest of 34 people, including Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier and Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups. Federal investigators say insiders used non-public player info for illegal bets and were tied to mafia-run poker games. The scandal threatens the league's integrity and could lead to tougher rules on sports betting. What do you think, fellas? Is the scandal like that big, or is it just being blown out of proportion?
I mean, it was bound to happen. The parts where I struggle with is Chauncey Billups, a 2024 inductee to the NBA Hall of Fame. You're telling me him, who I believe might have even been the Finals MVP when the Detroit Pistons won a championship against
Against
the
the
Lakers.
Lakers.
You
Yeah.
telling me him, that person who has made millions across a time period, is a Hall of Famer, is putting that all on the line over some X-ray poker game? Like, I'm I want to hear more. I want to see more evidence, because what's been put out there is these three NBA players or former NBA players and a current coach and a current player, that's being put out there. But the other thing I heard was like the Gambino family, this family, whatever Italian family, like where's their faces at? Put them in front of all this, because I'm pretty sure they have more to do with it than maybe these players. But I wait. I'm waiting for more evidence. That's my thoughts.
I want to see the movie. I'm waiting for that movie to come out because you know it's coming. You know it's coming. It's one of those things where if some of these guys are guilty, if some of these allegations aren't true, I wonder what the mindset was behind it. Like, are you having money troubles? Did you just not think you're gonna get caught? I mean, all good things come to an end. Um, so I wonder, like Social Juve said, I wonder what more is gonna come out.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm sorry. I know you got to get in there, logical genius, but like there was even the thing with Malik Beasley like last year. It's like if they're in money trouble, that next contract will get them right. You know what I'm saying? Like way more than a poker game. So like I think that's why I'm like a little bit confused. Like I'm not sure what Terry Rozier's contract is this year, but I'm sure it's going to be more than whatever they were going to make off of that side hustle.
There's a lot to this. So one is when I was reading early reports of it, they were breaking down like what was going on, like the scheme behind it. So they were using like apparently, I don't know who, but the people involved were using like rigged like poker tables that can see underneath and see people's cards, or rigged machines or whatever. And I think that's how the mafia aspect got involved, because most of those machines were somehow provided or run by the mafia or something like that. And so I don't know about that part. So that's where it's kind of crazy. The other part of it is, um, I lost my train of thought. Oh, the other part of it is this. Uh, on every sports broadcast now, every halftime show, every pregame show, whether it's NBA, football, halftime, basketball, hockey, baseball, whatever, what do we constantly see advertisements for?
Oh yeah,
Sports betting.
sports betting.
Sports betting. Yes.
Yeah.
Sports betting. Everything, every league, every professional league out there has sponsorship from these sports betting companies, and they constantly put parlay bets, right? All these, and they even have people who, the commentators on these shows, pick their parlay bets, pick their best bets, and who to wager on. And these sport leagues are surprised that their employees are gambling. That's like saying you have people who work in the casino who don't gamble. They gamble elsewhere, right? Like it's
Sure.
so it's kind of like, not to say that it's right what they're doing, but and then more needs to come out, but like you kind of asked for this league, like like you're encouraging betting, but then you're saying, oh, these guys went betting. Like I don't know. That's the part
Yeah,
that's
I
just,
mean that they rigged the game and all that, but
yeah.
just real quick, Terry Rozier, his contract for this year, $26.6 million. That's what he's going to earn this year in a contract. His career earnings, $160.4 million. So, like, whatever
There's
Ponzi scheme you're on, you're not going to top $26 million. Like, so
You know what?
I need to hear more. Like, I'm with HLS. I want to know the book. I want to read the book. I want to see the movie. I want to know what the heck was your mindset. $26 million. I will never bet another day in my life if you give me $26 million for 1 year. That's
The only thing I can think of is tax free. That's the only reason I feel
uh,
like someone would do it, is tax free.
okay.
it's the
So
rush.
$13 million.
It's
13 million. So let's
it's
take
the
13 out.
rush.
I don't know.
It's the
I don't know.
rush. It's
The
got to be the
rush.
rush.
So and I think someone said that, like I think Kenny Smith on the TNT NBA
Right.
show is like, it's an addiction. Like gambling is addiction. Some people, whether they have money or not, they just can't break. I don't know if you agree with that or people agree with that, but there's a lot of theories out there, but no one
Yeah.
knows really.
We might have to circle back on this topic because there's so much to unpack.
Yeah.
26 million. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well,
What's the
you
next
know what?
topic?
You know what that reminds us just quickly, so
What?
Michael Vick. Michael Vick got caught with what? The dog fighting thing. How
Yeah.
much did he make off of that? He was one of the highest paid people in the NFL, and
Yeah,
he was
but how
still
much he
involved in dog fighting. For what
Yeah,
reason?
he's about to become the face of the league, actually.
Yeah, for what? It wasn't money. He wasn't making that much more money than anywhere close to what he was making in endorsements and his contract. So
I can only, well, let me not say that because the people are going to be like, what the heck are you talking about? But in a way, I can pseudo understand the dog fighting over the gambling piece. Like,
He's gonna come after you.
yeah, Peter's going to come after me. Hey, Peter. I'm going to ask Terry Rozier for some money, I guess. Damn, I don't know. What's at number 2?
Number 2, laughter is over. Hurricane Melissa is wreaking havoc in the Caribbean. The massive storm killed at least 30 in Jamaica, 20 in Haiti, and at least 1 in DR. Thankfully, it's moving on, and some recovery efforts are underway in some islands, but others are preparing for Melissa's heavy rains and damaging winds. So, hearts go out to those suffering, trying to clean up out of this massive storm.
Yeah, I echo that sentiment. Hearts definitely go out. I've been to Jamaica. It was a really good time. The grill, really good time. Of course, come from Haitian descent. I just sometimes you just can feel like that island is cursed with the just constant disasters that happen year after year after year there. So my heart goes out to everyone and hope that everyone is safe, and just make sure you tell someone that you love them today.
yeah, and it's not like it's that region has been bombarded over the last few years with hurricanes. Puerto Rico's been hit a few times, Haiti's been hit a few times. So in that area, I mean, and we all know like that area is really hurricane. That's where only I think that's the only place in the world that hurricanes happen or occur, right? So I could be wrong on that. So please, don't kill me in the comments. But
Nah, right next to Peter.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, I mean, and a lot of those areas aren't like they're some of them are almost considered like almost third world countries, and well, they are third world countries. Like they don't have the infrastructure and support to kind of recover, and any kind of recovery takes years, and billions of dollars, which they don't have. So a lot of it they rely on foreign aid, from the U.S. or from other countries. So it's sad to hear. So we hope that everyone, the country comes back. I'm sure they will, and recovers from it.
I wonder what the supply chain looks like for those 8 regions. I know here in the U.S. with all these tariffs going on, the supply chain is backed up. Things haven't really fully recovered from COVID. Prices going up. A lot of lumber and stuff comes from overseas. So I'm wondering how those regions are going to recover if they are impacted by, a lack of supplies.
Prices go up.
Yeah.
That's what I know.
Well, what I do know is our next clip has to deal with a lack of supplies, and this happened in a Detroit courtroom. I got to just play y'all the video.
Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Officer Jackson, badge number
Oh my
3919,
God.
out of the 12th
Oh,
precinct.
All right.
bro.
Today is,
He got an
Yeah.
Oscar camera, Judge.
you got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the. No, sir.
Officer Johnson, okay, Miss Lee.
Yeah, I mean, once he went to Cuz, I was like, oh man, like, oh bro, where your pants? I mean, I'll be honest with you, I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not I'm wearing pants right now in this moment, my damn self. But yo, you in court, man.
Yo, when the judge called him cuz, like the judge is all proper, the hood came out of him because he turned his head. He's like, yo, cuz, and he corrected himself. That was probably funnier than dude not having pants on. He was like, like he was like, am I really seeing this? And he corrected the
Yeah.
officer. And the fact that the dude literally said, When he asked him, "So you're not wearing pants?" He's like, "No, sir."
Yeah, because at that point he's under oath. You saw the right hand up. He would have been caught for perjury if he lied and said, "Nah, I had pants on." He would have been in trouble.
Like, but his other hand was like, I don't know if it was by design, because he had his other hand in the right place, like blocking his junk. Like, so, oh my God, HLS, your cousin? I don't know what your cousin was doing on camera like that. Like, what's going on?
So the crazy part is, I mean, in this day and age, what since COVID, so the last 5 years and change, we've been doing this virtual thing all the time. So you have an idea of what someone else can see. You should know how to frame up your shot by now. I don't know if this was a prank. I don't know if he was dared to do it by his colleagues. And I don't know what's going on with you. They have no pants on in court. Like you did the whole top half. You could have thrown some black sweats, like something. Or just set up your camera so you don't see the bottom half.
No, it doesn't work that way. People still they still do this. They still make this mistake. It happens all the time, unfortunately.
It's insane. It's insane.
Unfortunately for him, I guess fortunately for us, because we get to end on a high note. So I don't know about next week, but until then, this is our 5 cents. See y'all then. Peace.
Later.